the Shavasana January Yoga Challenge. And today we're going to go over Sun Salutation B. So in the last two sequences we did Sun Sal A, so we did like the basic one first of all, and then we went into kind of some variations with some runner's lunge, some half splits, etc. And today we're going to move on to Sun Salutation B. So the theme for all of this is tapas. So we had the two pillars that we've already talked about. So the first one we had was ujjayi, which is breath. So bringing your breath all the time into the yoga. So inhale, exhale through the nose. And then we had tapas on the Sun Salutation A, which is where you start building up the heat. You start building up the practice. So you repeat things and you do the same asanas, which is poses, over again. Start building up the energy and flow in your body. Okay, so as always, we'll start sitting in a comfortable position on the mat. So as always, find yourself in a comfortable position, and that can be whatever it looks like and however it comes for you. And today I'm going to go cross-legged, but I'm actually going to sit the opposite way just to change things up, because why not? If you need to, use your block. It's always there if you have one. And then take a big breath in through the nose. Big breath out through the nose. Again, big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders up, press them back into the spine. Get yourself comfy, maybe move your neck around a moment. And then gently close your eyes down. Bring your hands to a comfortable position in the laps, on the knees, whatever works. And as always, take a moment to find stillness. Use your breath as an anchor. Feeling the inhalations and exhalations as you pause. How does your breath feel today? Remember, no judgment. No need to change how the breath feels, just as it comes. Maybe name how it feels, maybe just feel. And how does your body feel as a whole? Again, no need to judge. If it's stiff, cool, it's stiff. If there's pain, okay, there's pain. If it's uncomfortable, that's all that there is. Just be with it. Take a big breath in through the nose. Big breath out through the mouth. Big breath in through the nose. Big breath out through the mouth. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Then we're just going to do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing today. So keep the eyes closed, unless you've never done this before. Keep them, maybe open them to see what I'm doing. So we're going to bring the right hand up towards the nose. So you're going to place the right thumb on the right nostril. And just for the moment, inhale through the left. And exhale through the left. Again, there's no need to change the breath, so just as it comes, just gently. No need to deepen. And then on your next exhale, at the very bottom of the exhale, close off the left nostril with your third or fourth finger and open up the right, and just breathe here. Inhaling in through the right and exhaling through the right. Take 3 more rounds here, and on your last exhale, just let go of the hand. And just take a moment to feel the breath. And then gently open the eyes, bring yourself back into the room, awaken yourself up. And we'll go for child's pose. Child's pose, toes together, knees wide, arms out in front of you, nice big deep child's pose, head resting on the floor. Two more rounds of breath here. Breathe and into the mid-back as much as you can. And then tuck the toes underneath, push back, downward facing dog. Drop down onto your knees for tabletop. Big breath in, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then repeat your own movement in your own breath, moving around cat and cow, tabletop, forwards, backwards. Pause maybe just in one. Wiggle the hips around. Figure of 8. Rolling the shoulders back, whatever you need. Listen, feel. Take one more round of breath in through the nose and out through the nose here. And tuck the toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Ground down into the hands and the feet and lift up through the hips. Roll the shoulders into the spine. And then walk the feet towards the hands, ragdoll, wide legs, deep bend in the knees, head hangs. Pull the pit of the belly in and up here and find a little bit more space. Inhale, halfway lift, hands above or below. Exhale, forward fold. And this time, heel toe the feet so they're in hips width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, but roll up through the spine, each vertebrae at a time. And then lift the hands and the palms up towards the ceiling, let them touch. And then make Kali Mudra with your hands, so your thumbs and your forefingers touch, almost like a gun. Roll the shoulders into the spine. Here, lift the front of the pelvis, but pull the ribs in. Spread the toes on the mat. Breathe deeply. Bring your hands through your heart center. Find your ujjayi, your breath, your deep inhales and exhales. And then we'll go for Sun Salutation A. Let's go for the variation. Big breath in, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, so your choice. I'm going to start on my knees today. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, lower to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog, bend the elbows. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Hello, monkey. And then walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extending mountain pose, reaching up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, extending mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or jump. If you're looking for a challenge, jump back. High plank, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths here, or 5 if you want a deeper challenge today. Gaze towards the fingertips and your right foot comes towards the right hand. For runner's lunge, drop the left knee down. Inhale, push forward. Here, draw the ribs in. Roll the shoulders into the spine. If you wish, you want to go for a deeper stretch, you can bring in that Kali Mudra again. Roll the shoulders down, lift the spine. Hands towards the ground, push back half splits, just as we did yesterday. Come back through runner's lunge, and again, if you wish to, hands at Kali Mudra. Here, lift the heart up. Hands towards the ground. You can push straight back if you wish to for a challenge. Come up into high lunge. Lift the knee up. Hold it there. Push back, downward dog. Or just get yourself back to downward dog, however that looks. Gaze towards the fingertips. The left foot comes towards the left hand. Drop down, runner's lunge. Again, front of the pelvis up, but the ribs draw in. If you wish to, you go for the Kali Mudra, or you can bring your hands to cactus. I like this one. I like to draw my shoulder blades into each other, but also draw the ribs in. Nice strength in the spine. Stretch the fingers out wide. And then hands to the ground, push back, half splits. Here, lift the front of the chest up. If you need to, use the blocks, come up onto your knees. All works good for you. Push back into that runner's lunge again. Gonna go for cactus this time. Hands down towards the ground. So you can just swing the left leg round, or if you want the challenge, come up into the lunge. Lift the left foot up, hold it there, and then push downward facing dog. Here, step or jump towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extending mountain pose, reaching up towards the ceiling. Hands through heart center. Just the basic Sun Sal one more time. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 3 to 5 breaths. Walk the feet towards the hand. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extending mountain pose, reaching up towards the ceiling. Hands for your heart center. So that's Sun Salutation A, just the basic variation, and we did another basic. Now Sun Sal B. It's the same sort of thing, but with added in Warrior One and chair pose. Let's go. Chair pose, like a squat. Big breath in, bend the knees, hands your choice. They can be at heart center, cactus, or up straight. I find this super challenging because I've got real restriction in my ankles. So wherever you are, you bend deep, but lift the front of the pelvis. We don't want any sticking up booties. Lift it up. I have to go on my toes, but you're probably good on flat. Deep breathing. Big breath in here. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We know this. Exhale, chaturanga. We know this. I'm going to go on my knees. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. From here, Warrior One on the right side. So the right foot comes towards the hands. We come up onto our feet. So the right knee and the right foot are facing the front. The left toes are facing maybe 10, 11 o'clock. The heel does not have to be down. Hips facing the front. Again, draw the ribs in, lift up the front of the pelvis, hands where's comfortable. Breathe here, deep, bend in the right knee. Now your choice here. You come down through chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Or, if you wish, you can always drop down onto your toes. Pause for child's pose. Back into downward facing dog. Warrior One on the left side. So the left foot comes through, coming up. So the left toe and the left knee are facing the front, and the right foot this time is probably about 2 o'clock. Again, the heel does not have to be down. Draw the ribs in, shoulders into the spine. Hands where it's comfortable. Warrior One just does not work for me. I don't like it, my hips don't like it, it's uncomfortable, so I've just learned to just be there. Again, your choice. So you can go through chaturanga, downward facing dog, or straight to child, whatever you need. I'll show you the modifications. Come down onto your knees, swing the feet round, come into child's pose, or downward facing dog, your choice. And walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. And then come to standing. So that's Sun Salutation B. So it's exactly the same as A, you just add in a warrior on each side, the right and left. As always, you can extend it, lots of variations, but that's just your basic. Let's do it one more time. Big breath in, chair pose. One more big breath in here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Or if you're tired and you're not feeling it, child pose or straight to downward facing dog. Warrior One on the right side, so right foot comes through. You can always drop the knee for Warrior One. Just like runner's lunge, really. I just don't you push forward, you just keep that angle of the knee. This could be a Warrior One. Now if I was in Warrior One here, then I would probably just place my hands round, place my knee back into downward dog or child's. And then go for warrior one on the left side. So left foot comes through, right knee would drop if you're modifying. Keep that 90-degree angle in the left foot. And breathe here. So unlike runner's lunge where you're pushing forward, just keep straight up here. And if I was staying with modification, I'd drop my hands around, I'd swing my knee underneath into child's, downward facing dog, and then walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, deep bend in the knees, hands lift up or wherever's comfortable, and straighten the legs. So that's where we're going to stop today. So we've got the basic movements at the beginning, we've then got Sun Salutation A, Sun Salutation B, and we're going to pause here for Shavasana. If you want to carry on, as always, please do. If not, stick with me for a little bit of rest time. Swing yourself around so you're lying on your back. I'm going to go for a restorative rest pose today. So my knees are going to come in, my feet are going to go out. I'm going to make sure that my pelvis is tucked up. Roll the shoulders down. Fingers curl towards the ceiling. Close the eyes down and just breathe. So today, with Sun Sal A and Sun Sal B, you would have worked up your heat and energy. So you might find it a little bit tricky to rest straight away, but that's okay. Just maybe take a little bit longer than this video does. Just give yourself permission to just do absolutely nothing. Just to rest in this moment, here and now. I'm going to stop there for today, but if you need a little bit longer, please rest. Rest on. If you're ready, curl in, stretch out. Roll to one side. And keep the eyes closed and come up to a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands to heart center and bow with me for Namaste. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for day 5, and I look forward to day 6 tomorrow.